How's it going, everybody? KG here. Today I want to talk about LG's 2025 Evo lineup. And they put out a press release today about the LG QNED TVs, and I found a few interesting things in this press release that I did really want to cover because some of this is going to apply to their OLED TVs as well, with some of the changes that they'll be making. Now, first off, they did announce that there's going to be new QNED TVs, and I thought that personally they would be not focusing so much on the QNED lineup, but it seems like they're doubling down a little bit on this. So that's a little bit of a surprise. I really feel like the QNED lineup is often overlooked, and for a lot of good reasons. We have gotten no reasons from LG to check out the QNED lineup in the last couple of years. There hasn't been a ton of innovation, and it does seem like they just recycle their models from year to year with the QNEDs in mind. It doesn't seem like they're as good as the other LCD TVs that are out there on the market. And so it does seem like this is not really a priority usually for LG. So to see them really prioritize it this year and talk about a new technology that's being used in it and they're ditching quantum dots, it's something interesting to keep an eye out on, but I'm not sold on it 100%, but I'll definitely check it out if it's something you guys want me to check out. So their new lineup is going to be called the QNED Evo lineup, and this is going to be their premium QNED series. There's also going to be QNED series that's not Evo. LG has been using the Evo marketing as a term of just letting you know that you're getting the best technology from them, no matter if it's OLED or now QNED. When you're talking about the Evo tag, that's usually their best offering. It's featuring a new proprietary wide color gamut technology, a true wireless viewing experience that transmits 4K 144 Hz without loss of picture quality or delay, and it has an AI enhanced picture and sound processing with an ultra personalized AI based customer experience via WebOS 25. And this is going to be similar to what LG is offering with their OLED M3, where that featured the wireless Zero Connect box. One thing I found interesting with the QNED Evo lineup was this new color solution, the QNED color solution. So they said this is LG's new proprietary wide color gamut technology, dynamic QNED color solution, which replaces quantum dots. So they're not going to be using quantum dots according to LG. So this is their new color solution. It's gonna be interesting to see like what this actually looks like in person, if it makes a difference, or if you could really notice a difference between that and quantum dot in the first place. It's definitely something to look out for. They said the unique technology enables light from the backlight to be expressed in pure colors that are realistic as they appear to the eye in general life. It's pretty standard marketing speak, so I don't really know what to make of that. I gotta really see it to dive into what this is actually going to be. Hopefully it is going to be on display at CES with some pretty good demos. So the lineup is going to feature the QNED 9M, which is going to be a true wireless 4K technology, but this one is not going to be a mini LED TV. So that's pretty interesting that they don't have mini LED in their top QNED 9M series. Now, one of the interesting things about the QNED Evo lineup is it's going to have the A8 AI processor. Now, if you're not familiar with the A8 AI processor, this is the same processor that they used last year with the QNED models and the same processor that they used with the LG B series. This is a upgraded processor from what they were using in those models in the past, and it does offer a lot of new features that the other processors didn't have, but it's not quite as good as the A11 processor. And I thought that was pretty disappointing to see that the A11 processor is not going to be put in any of the QNED models. Now, going through this some more, you can see that they're going to be having a new AI Magic Remote. And this is pretty important because we've been asking for a new remote for a while now. And it seems like they are going to be going the route of Samsung, where they're going to have no numbered buttons on the remote itself. They're going to have an AI button shortcut, which they say a short press on the AI button is going to guide users to relevant keywords and TV features, while a long press enables personalized search based on a large language model. And they say, for example, if a user is planning a trip to France, they can ask their remote, recommend movies to watch on my trip to Paris. The AI will understand the context and suggest movies set in a French capital, including the specific genre recommendations based on the user's viewing preferences. So yeah, it does look like they're going to be pushing AI quite a bit. The biggest change seems to be with the AI Magic Remote and the addition of a large language model for their TV OS. And so it'll be interesting to see how that works and if it's any good at all. They're also noting that this is WebOS 25 and this is going to be part of the WebOS Renew program, which is going to include WebOS upgrades for 5 years. So essentially, if you're keeping the TV for 5 years, you should be getting a new WebOS upgrade every year. So that's good. I see a lot of TV manufacturers going this route, and this is something that I do think is a positive step in the right direction. However, what I have noticed, and I have to call this out, is that it seems like there is more ad integration within the WebOS. As we keep getting WebOS upgrades, it just seems like somehow we are getting more ads thrown at us, and sometimes even ads thrown at us via a screensaver. And that's not something that I could say is a great thing. Hopping over to flat panels, go check out both of these articles. I'll link them in the description. They talk a little bit more about the QNED lineup, and you can see that the QNED 90 with mini LED local dimming is going to be new for 2025, so you will see a new model within the QNED 90 series. But the 8K model, the QNED 99, will end up carrying over from 2024 to 2025. So it seems like they're not going to be doing an 8K TV in 2025. They're just carrying over their old one. They also note that they're going to be doing a 100-inch QNED 89, which is not going to feature mini LED. It's only going to be featuring local dimming. It also states that the cheaper QNED 85 will be available up to 86 inches with 144 hertz, except for in the 50 and 55 inch size. So if you're getting the QNED 85, then you'll have to get bigger than 55 to get 144 hertz. Here you can see what I was talking about earlier with the new remote. The numbered 1 through 9 buttons are gone and volume controls have been relocated. Also omits the input button mirroring Samsung's design. And the design will be revealed at CES 2025 in January. And you can see that they note that WebOS will still be ad heavy. And that's pretty much what I was alluding to earlier, is they do seem to really just be expanding ads with their WebOS. And then if you want specifics on which sizes are going to be released, you can see right here, it shows all the sizes that are going to be released in 2025 based on the information that they have and what the models are called. And so you can see that right here. The QNED 9M is going to be an edge-lit LED TV, but it's also going to be a wireless TV. Here you can see the dimming technologies that are being used, and it does look like the only mini LED series that is going to be in 2025 will be the QNED 90 series. I still think the most interesting thing is them ditching quantum dots for this new QNED color solution that they're boasting about. We'll have to see what that looks like at CES, but I'd love to know what you guys think about the LG QNED. Is this something you're excited about, or do you think that this is just a waste of LG's time? Make sure you post your opinions in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel because I'm going to have CES content all January long. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next one.